Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We have an article here that exemplifies how should I put it, shooting yourself in the foot has consequences. And this is Germany, first Germany, and then going to be the other European countries, and slowly the Western countries that imposed sanctions on Russia. They will follow. The thing is, when Germany was, I would say, pressured into joining the sanctions and the support of Ukraine, they were really not 100% on board with the program. But you had the matchmaker, United States of America, who just threw enough, how should I put it, guilt and building and blaming the Germans for not being on the right side of history, all that BS that they've been using since 1945. It worked, and since you have a democratic, supposedly democratic system over there, and you have the mass media who forms the opinion, and the mass media is just, you just need to be pulled here and there by whomever is behind it, and yeah, their interest behind all that. Obviously, the mass media will tell the little fish who vote, "Hey, your government is on the wrong side of history, and they're not a good people. Therefore, don't vote for them next time. This government would have fallen, and then another one would have taken power." That's how it works in a democratic system. It's popularity contest. There you have it. So Germany had to get involved in this. Maybe just got. I'm talking about Germany as people. I'm talking about Germany as their leaders. There's two different entities here. So let's read this article, which the things are hitting the fan. The shit is hitting the fan, let's put it this way, in Germany. And this is an article from Business Insider, July 4th, 2022. Germany's second largest city is preparing to ration hot water as the Russia energy crisis escalates. Well, I've been through, rationalization of products when I lived in then socialist Romania that people want to get to, socialism, and obviously controlled by a communist party that was installed by the Soviet Union leaders in those times. We were not mostly Russians. Nevertheless, that's because the free world said, you know what, Soviet Union, you can take Romania, you can take Poland, you can take that. Remember those meetings between Stalin and the so-called free countries at that time who were not challenging the, Soviet Union. No, nevertheless, as I said, I've been through that, and I know how it is to try to go and take a shower or take a bath, and there's no hot water, or it's not even water coming. I know how it is to go to the store and buy your ration of sugar, and then a half of bread per person, and then you get oil. All these were rationalized, so you have to go over there, and the government told you how much you can take, or go to get gas from the pump. The same way, you have a cap. What about, I don't know, about 10 liters? It depended. 10 liters a month, 15 liters a month, in some areas 40 liters a month, some 5 liters a month. It depended on the area where you lived in the country and how the government decided. So you couldn't buy more. That's all you had for the month. And I remember how hard it was, and I don't complain because you had to. I mean, I complain because it was not what I expected in 1980s in Europe. You think that you should have these things at least covered, the basic stuff in 1988, 1989. You think that you're no, I mean, otherwise just go back to the forests and stay in the caves. So let's see what these guys are doing in Germany. They're getting that way, heading that way. And that town is Hamburg. So Hamburg, not hamburger, Hamburg. Environmental senator, Hamburg's environment senator said the city could set limits on when people can use hot water. That's the first step before you don't have it. Jens Kirsan told Welt am Sonntag, the world on Sunday, that this could happen in case of an acute gas shortage. Germany is scrambling to plug the gap in energy supplies after cutting its dependence on Russian gas. Hamburg, the largest known capital city in the European Union, has warned that it could ration be forced to hot water as the Russia energy crisis causes chaos. No, your leaders caused chaos, not the Russians. You caused it. You decided to show your virtue right here and say, we're going to get away from, live without Russian gas because, tell me again why? Oh, okay, because I'm good and they are bad. So Jens Kirsten, environment senator, um, from Germany's second largest city, told German newspaper Welt am Sonntag on Saturday that Hamburg could restrict availability of hot water to certain times of days in acute gas shortage. We are in much worse crisis than most people realize. No, I realize where you are, and by the way, I know exactly where you're heading to. Kerson said in a separate interview with a Hamburg Abendblatt on Sunday. He urged people to take shorter showers, avoid full baths, and install modern thermostats and water-saving shower heads. Yeah, don't take showers at all. You know how you're gonna do? When you don't have hot water, you're gonna go and boil your water over the open flame on your uh, range, on your stove. If you have open fire, if you don't have, I don't know how you're gonna do it. We're gonna use your little heating things over there. Nevertheless, I can give you a lot of advice because I know how my parents did it for us, and then you had to do it on your own. But nevertheless, let's go further and see what else do you need to do. Maybe don't eat only, a few things here. That would be good for your, you know what I mean? So it says here that the more we save now, the better the situation will be in the winter because the stores will fill up. Yes, he told the Hamburger Abendblatt, speaking about reducing demand for natural gas. The thing is, when winter comes and your storage, strategic storage for natural gas that you have right now about 48% full, and you have to be about at least 90 to take you over the winter, what are you going to do then? Well, Western nations have been moving to pivot from Russian energy sources after the country invaded blah blah blah. So then some have imposed sanctions on Russia's energy sector in an attempt to cut off funding to its military. Unsuccessful. They make more money than before, Russians. So Germany's economy and climate ministry said that it previously imposed around 55% of its gas imported from Germany, it being Russia. Important, but this had fallen to 35% by mid-April. Germany says that Russian imports could account for as little as 10% of its natural gas consumption by summer 2024. Good. All right. So it says here that on June 23rd, the Economy and Climate Ministry announced that Germany had entered the second of its three-stage gas emergency plan and warned that supplies were under pressure. Shit. But nevertheless, once these guys are so concerned with to probably have a certain standard of living, they will probably talk about what kind of pronouns they should use to one another, and they will do things like this. And it seems like the Cologne Pride Parade draws about 1 million in Germany, so they're having a good time, according to Associated Press from yesterday. It says Cologne's Pride Parade draws upwards of 1 million in Germany. They have fun. Good, good. Did they take a shower? Will they take a shower? And it says here in Cologne, around 1 million people turned out for the Pride Parade in Western Germany, city of Cologne. All right, that's good. It's around 180 LGBTQ groups and music floats took part in the parade through the city center. Okay, well, you celebrate that, and that's fine. And let the politics to the politicians that will take care of your country and ruin it. And then, you know what? If they are having tyrannical tendencies, they will get after you at one point. They will not, they will have their own ideology. So I'm not saying that they have right now, they're tyrannical or anything. It's just that their behavior is like, we know best, we are here, you shut up, you do your little hanky-panky over there, and we take care of you. But the problem is what we do over there is going to affect you, how should I put it, at the core. Not just, okay, we can't watch TV anymore. Probably gonna have times when you can watch TV so you don't use electricity. Um, we'll find out. That's gonna be next. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Skip some showers.